Well folks, it's finally here. The moment PC gamers, enthusiasts and tech YouTubers like myself have been waiting for. NVIDIA has unleashed its latest and greatest graphics card upon the world, the RTX 5090. This beast of a GPU promises to be a monumental leap forward in graphics technology. It packs more cores, faster memory, and AI-powered features that sound straight out of science fiction. But the big question is, does it deliver on these promises? Let's dive in and find out.
The hype surrounding this launch is unlike anything I've seen in a while. NVIDIA's marketing machine has been in overdrive, teasing us with benchmarks that'll melt your face off. 8K gaming? Check. Photorealistic ray tracing? Check. AI upscaling that makes your games look better than reality? Check, check, check. But as always, we've got to separate the marketing hype from the cold, hard truth. We've got our hands on one of these bad boys. Today we'll put it through its paces to see if it lives up to the hype. Buckle up, because things are about to get interesting.
Before we fire up the benchmarks, let's talk specs. Compared to its predecessor, the RTX 4090, the 5090 is a significant upgrade. We're talking about over 25,000 SUDE cores, a 25% increase from the 4090. Memory bandwidth has also gotten a bump, with 24 GB of GDDR7X VRAM running at a blistering 32 dB piece. That's a lot of numbers, but what it translates to is raw power, and lots of it. But the real star of the show might just be NVIDIA's new Ada Lovelace architecture. It's more efficient, more powerful, and forms the foundation for all the fancy new features the 5090 brings to the table. We're talking about DLSS 4, the latest iteration of NVIDIA's AI upscaling technology that's even more impressive than its predecessors. And let's not forget about ray tracing. The 5090 boasts second-generation RT cores that promise twice the ray tracing performance of the 4090. Yeah, you heard that right, twice. On paper, the RTX 5090 is a monster. But as any seasoned PC builder knows, specs only tell half the story.
All right, let's talk gaming performance. I'm not going to bore you with a million benchmarks here. Let's just say that the RTX 5090 absolutely crushes it in every game we threw at it. We're talking about smooth, buttery smooth 4K gaming at 120 Hz with all the bells and whistles turned up to 11. Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing and psycho mode enabled? No problem for the 5090. Microsoft Flight Simulator in 4K with every single detail cranked to the max? This card laughs in the face of such demanding settings. And then there's DLSS 4.0. This new version is seriously impressive. It's not just about upscaling to higher resolutions anymore. It's about enhancing image quality in ways we could only dream of a few years ago. DLSS 4.0 adds detail, sharpens images, and makes everything look incredibly crisp and clean. We even tested some 8K gaming on a massive 8K display, and let me tell you, the future is here. The 5090 handled it like a champ, delivering playable frame rates and visuals that will blow your mind. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are a few caveats to this performance party.
Section 4. The price of power. This much power doesn't come cheap, in more ways than one. First, there's the literal price tag. The RTX 5090 will set you back a hefty sum, and I'm not talking about spare change here. We're talking about a significant investment that'll likely make your bank account cry a little. But hey, performance like this doesn't grow on trees, right?
But the real cost might be the power draw. This thing sucks down electricity like it's going out of style. We're talking about a 600-watt TGP, and that's just for the GPU alone. Add in the rest of your system, and you're looking at a power supply that could power a small village.
And then there's the heat. This thing gets toasty, like really toasty. We're talking about furnace-level heat output. You're going to need some serious cooling to keep this beast in check. We're talking about custom water cooling loops, massive triple fan air coolers, or maybe even a small child fanning your PC 24/7. Okay, maybe not the last one, but you get the idea. And then there's the whole melting PSU cable thing.
Section 5. To buy or not to buy. So the million-dollar question, or should I say the $2,000 question, is the RTX 5090 worth it? Well, as with most things in life, it depends.
If you're the kind of gamer who demands the absolute best of the best, money is no object, and you're not afraid of a little or a lot of heat, then the 5090 is a no-brainer. It's the most powerful gaming GPU on the planet, and it'll make your games look incredible.
But for most people, The 5090 is probably overkill. The price-to-performance ratio isn't great, the power consumption is insane, and the heat output is something to behold. Unless you're running a cutting-edge 8K gaming rig or you're a professional who can actually utilize all that power, a more sensible option like the RTX 4090 or even the upcoming RTX 5080 might be a better choice.
Ultimately, the decision is yours. But hey, at least you can't say NVIDIA didn't warn you about the power, and the heat, and the price.